So, you're playing Forza Horizon 3, you've picked up a car that you like, and you want to make it faster. Maybe you've already got a fast car and you want to buy something else and add that to your fleet of extreme performance machines. But now you've got a problem, because you've gone to tune up your car, you've fitted all the parts, you've completely tricked it out to make it as quick as you possibly can, but now you've come to the checkout, and the price is over 100 grand. What are you going to do? Maybe for the one car you could do it, maybe you can slog through racing to pick up more money to tune more cars, but surely there's got to be a better way of doing it than that. Well, there is a better way, a significantly better way in fact, and it's a way which works for literally every car in the game, because as the title suggested, and this is not clickbait, you literally can tune every single car in the game for free, 100% for free. And the way that you can do this is actually remarkably simple. It's based around skill points, and skill points are a way which many people know about, but some people still don't, that you can unlock certain perks, certain advantages, and even certain abilities in racing that you can't get without them. Now, you can locate those under the pause menu while you're driving the car, and basically in this section of the game you can get these perks based on how many skill points you get from drifting, crashing into various things, getting near misses, even just going fast. And basically the particular perk that you want to pick up is the mechanic related perk. It costs 10 points, which isn't that much, and once you've purchased that skill point, or that skill perk, you can then get all of your tuning for one car, absolutely free, no matter how much or how little it costs. At the checkout, it will cost you nothing. Now, you have to buy it for every single car, so you need to get points before you get it for every single car. And basically, the way that I would recommend going about this, it varies. If you want to, you can just drive around the map, collecting points, but if you're maybe not as skilled at drifting or weaving through traffic, and you need just a good way of slogging through the points and getting it quickly and easily without really having to worry about traffic or smacking into trees, that kind of stuff, then I would recommend visiting the airport. Now, once you've got to the airport, which is pretty easy to find, then you can use the entire length of the airport straight away to basically drift, pop bollards, try and get the car sideways as you hit stuff to get sideswipe points, maybe dodge the occasional car, but generally speaking, keep as far away from the AI cars as you can, because the chances of hitting them and losing your skill streak isn't really worth it for drivers who are perhaps not as confident with throwing the car around. Now, it's very important to note that you would rightfully assume, very obviously, that getting more points is the best possible system. Maybe just keep clocking them up until you've got 2 or 3 million points, and then surely you've now got loads of bonus points to use in the perks section. But actually, it doesn't work that way, at least not when you're higher in the game. Now, I can't recall at the start of the game if this still applies, but I believe it does, because in actual fact, there's a certain point where it doesn't matter how many points you earn, you don't actually get more than 3 skill points at a time. Now, that point is around 50,000 points, with a 6-time bonus, which in other words gives you about 300,000 skill points. That will convert into 3 usable points that you can buy perks with, and of course you need to do that basically 4 times in order to get 1 free upgrade. So this may sound very convoluted, but trust me, once you try it, once you get into it, it's the easiest thing in the world. So as a general rule, get a car. I would recommend an all-wheel drive one so you can throw it around more, but it doesn't have to be. Take a car that you're comfortable with, that you find easy to drift with and have fun with, take it to the airport or wherever you want to, drift the car around, but stop getting points when you're roughly at, say, 35 or 40,000 points with a 6-time bonus. Because even when you stop the car, the points will keep rolling in, and it's kind of just a waste of time if you're letting them roll past 50,000. You just don't need that many. So basically, pull the car over once you've hit about 35 or 40,000, let those few remaining points catch up, let it get you up around 50 or a bit more. It's not the end of the world if it does go higher. Then it will give you that bonus, give you the 300,000, knock up 3 extra points, Do that a couple of times, and now you've got yourself some points to work with. Now, once you've worked up to those 10 points, you can then get into the good stuff, and you can see some results, if you will, from your not-so-hard work drifting, smashing into stuff, and driving fast. So go back into that perk shop, then use those 10 points, or at least 10 of the points which you've gained, to then buy that mechanic perk. Now, you can only buy one at a time, but you can just buy it, use it, then buy another if you have, of course, enough points. Now, once you've done that, you can then go back to the garage, pick any car you own, obviously, take it in, tune it up as far as you want or as little as you want. It could be one upgrade or everything. There is no price limit. And you take it to the checkout with all of your parts installed, and what do you know? It's absolutely free. You can do this as many times as you want, with any car you want, with any tuning that you want. Now, if you do it again and change the parts, then you'll have to buy any new parts which you've purchased. But even if you return the car to stock, all of the parts will still be registered as previously fitted and won't cost you to do it again. So overall, you literally can tune all of your cars, any car in the game, absolutely free. And it takes around 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the driver, depending on the skill chain, to get enough points to buy one free upgrade. And suffice it to say, I haven't paid for upgrades in quite some time. Now, this is a fairly obvious little trick to do, but I think there are still a lot of people who maybe aren't familiar with this, maybe they haven't delved into the perk side of things, but it's definitely worth looking into, and there are plenty of other perks which are also really good as well. So if you found this helpful, I would definitely recommend sticking around on the channel and checking out other videos I've done. And if you fancy using some of those free upgrade perks to actually make your car seriously rapid for straight line performance, you could check out the playlist at the end of this video to see well over 200 top speed tunes, which I've done for Forza Horizon 3 and counting. So, if you like this content and would like to keep up with more as soon as it's released, of course you could sub down below, but for now, as always, thanks for watching.